Hi guys, welcome to the Vlad Catcher Show, the #1 show for founders, executives, and entrepreneurs for scaling bigger companies. Now with us, we got $1.2 million, another $1.2 million, and another $100,000. Like, it's almost crazy to believe that this right here is $100,000. It's crazy. It's also crazy to believe that this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, this is $1 million. If you take this away, this is $1 million. You would, like, it's almost crazy to believe that it's that small. And in today's video, we're going to talk about something really, really important, something that'll make you a lot more money. And we're going to talk about 6 practical steps to shipping better software. So you as a tech entrepreneur, as somebody building a tech company, a tech product, these 6 steps are really, really important for you, and they'll help you make a much more successful tech company if you use my 6 steps. Step number 1, understand your customer. Now guys, you have to understand your customers. But the tricky part about this is you can't ask them. You can't ask your customer, be like, hey customer, what do you want? What do you really like? They'll never tell you. They'll never be able to communicate it, and they won't know. So you have to decode what your customer wants without asking them. And the example I want you to remember is Twitter. You know, on Twitter, they never asked the customers about the @mention. The @mention, the customers started using it, and then the team saw that and implemented it into the product. Henry Ford didn't ask his customers because he famously said the quote, you know, if I ask my customers what they want, they'll say a faster horse and buggy. So don't ask your customers about what they want, but instead work to understand your customers so well so you will ship features and products that they will like. So that's the first step. Number 2, ship fast. Now guys, I can't stress this enough. As a tech entrepreneur, speed and accuracy is your key in engineering. To be fast and to the code to work. So ship code fast. And I want you to remember this example your whole life. So your whole life, remember this one example. If you ship code every week, that means you'll do 52 experiments. If your competitor, they're a little slower, it takes them 2 weeks to ship what you do in 1 week, they'll do half of the experiments. That means as you're progressing forward, you're learning every week, you're gonna achieve twice the results that your competitor will achieve just by shipping code every week. So shipping code fast is really, really important because you did an experiment, right? And I'm hoping that every experiment you do, every feature you build will make you more money. So this way, everything you do should make your business more money. And if you're doing 52 experiments, you're gonna know so much information. You're gonna figure out so much more stuff that'll make you way more successful than your competitors who take double the time to ship the same features. You know, Elon Musk once famously said that work so much that what you do in 1 year will take another person 2 years. Because that way, over time, you're just gonna achieve so much more results because you outwork them. So ship really fast. Number 3, follow the money. Now and focus. Follow the money and focus. Here's where a lot of entrepreneurs go wrong. They don't follow the money. What I mean by that is, everything you build should make you more cash, more money. If you're gonna make your checkout page faster, if you're gonna remove the fields in your checkout page, make sure it brings you more sales. If you're gonna optimize your landing page, and let's say it loads in 2 seconds, and you're gonna make it in 1 second, it should make you more money. So everything you do in your tech company should make you more money. Every sprint, every feature, every sprint, you should ask yourself, how is this gonna make me more money? And then if it does, build that. Before we go any further, I'd like to briefly say that this video is sponsored by LaunchDarkly.com. Now guys, we get the best sponsors on this YouTube channel, the types of sponsors that help you grow your businesses. Now today's sponsor, LaunchDarkly, is a must for any company that ships software. If you ship software, LaunchDarkly is going to make your life much, much easier and make your business more successful. So what they do is they allow you to release features without deploying them. What I mean by that is, let's say you built a really cool feature. You built a really useful new feature. You can roll that out just to 10% of your users and see how they respond. Right? You're gathering really important data. Do people need this feature? Are they using this feature? Did everything go smoothly? And that's in the production, in your live code to the end user in production. That's really powerful. Or you can release it just to, let's say, your sales team or your marketing team. And then once it's successful, you can release the feature all the way to 100% of the users. And guess what? If something goes wrong and you release this feature, you have a button in your Launch Darkly dashboard that you click that button and everything goes back. You're exactly where you were. So this way you don't have those sleepless nights Did something go wrong? Should the engineer fix it? You could be at peace with your code working. So click the link below, sign up for launchdarkly.com, which is a must for any company that ships software. Number 4, focus on business goals, not engineer preferences. Now, guys, I faced this problem myself. If you have an engineering team, a lot of the engineers have things they want, right? They might want to work on Node, they might want to work on React or some other new technology, but they're not focusing on business goals. Focus on business goals. Focus on growing your business and making more money, right? So this way you can make more money for your company. Focus on business goals, not engineering preferences. But the way you get your engineers excited is by growing your company. What I noticed is that when your company's growing, no matter what's happening on the tech stack, the engineers will be excited. So don't be swayed by your dev team, but instead focus on the picture. How do you make your business more successful today than it was yesterday? Via cash, via sales. Number 5, set clear deadlines and achieve them. So this is the way that I use to make sure my engineering team achieves deadlines. I will take the leader and I'll ask the leader to announce to the whole team what he or she will achieve. And be like, okay, this is the sprint. We will achieve this by this date, and announce it to the whole team. And then even put it on the board. Put it on the board so the whole team could see that, hey, I will achieve this sprint by this date, signature. When an employee announces what they will do to their peers, it creates that social pressure to kind of perform, right? Like you don't want to look bad in front of your peers. So set clear deadlines, expect your engineering team to achieve those deadlines. But the way you do that is by having the leader, whoever's in charge, to announce to the whole team what they'll achieve. And the 6th step to achieve and to ship better software is to make sure that your dev team or the leader fully understands the requirements. Now, I want to tell you this statistic. So this is from the source, State of Software Development report. The second biggest cause of delivery problems is lack of clearly defined deliverables. That means the engineers misunderstood what you want and built something else. Now, guys, don't let that happen. Don't let the engineers build something else. Here's how I do it, meaning here's what I do to make sure that my dev team builds exactly what we want. Sit down with your whole engineering team. Bring the whole engineering team in one office. Go over the sprint. Say, here's the feature, here's how it works, and here's why we're building it. A lot of times founders will skip the why. They'll say, I want this, this, and this. But they won't explain why. You know what I learned? When people understand why you want something, they produce way better results. So this way, sit down, this are the features, here's why we're building them, here's how they work. And then after you do it once, get your team, get the dev, the engineers to explain them to you. Just start like, okay, so what is the feature and how does it work and why are we building it? And each person will explain it to you. If you run through this way once, I'm telling you, it works like magic for me. They will all understand exactly what to build and they'll deliver what your business needs. Now, guys, remember, I will answer to every single person who texts me on WhatsApp until May 14th, 2021. Whatever business you have, whatever business question you have, you can text me personally on WhatsApp until May 14th, 2021. Now, my phone number is +1 720 431 2577. You can ask me any business question you have. I don't have anyone like if I have a specific business question, I don't have as many people who I can call like, hey, what do you think I should do in this situation? Now, you shouldn't listen to people who give you advice, but it still gives you another point of view that maybe you could use, right? Don't take people's advice because you're the best person to make your decision. But I will suggest to you, from my experience growing businesses, what to do in your specific situation. So you can text me on WhatsApp. I'll reply to everybody. So hit that share button. You see the share button? Don't be stingy with it. Click that share button. Get this video out to more people. Spread this video because it has my phone number, right? My phone number +1 720 431 2577 is there. Make sure it's on WhatsApp. Text me on WhatsApp, not via text message, because I'm going to send you a video. If you think about YouTube channels, every YouTube channel you've watched, how many of them gave you the phone number where you were able to text the creator and they sent you a video answering your question? I bet the answer is 0. I bet nobody actually did this for you, but I'm doing it for you. Why? Because being a founder is hard. Being an entrepreneur is hard. Building your business is really difficult. And there's so many mistakes. There's so many unique situations because the world's dynamic. That's why I'll help you. But you have a deadline to this, which is May 14th, 2021. And I'd like to end this with a quote. Now remember, this channel is all about entrepreneurship and scaling startups. So if you enjoy videos about entrepreneurship and scaling startups, hit that subscribe button. So here's the quote for you guys. It's by Paul Graham. He's the founder of YC. And the quote is, in programming, the hardest part isn't solving problems, but deciding what problems to solve. That's really, really important, because you can do anything. The challenge is you just can't do everything because you have to focus, right? You have to focus exactly on one thing and then go after that one thing. So again, the sponsor of this video, thank you to the sponsor of this video who allow us to make these great videos, is LaunchDarkly.com, which is a must-use tool for any entrepreneur building a tech product. If you're building a tech product, you should absolutely sign up for LaunchDarkly.com. Click the link below. It allows you to release features without deploying them. That means if you want to ship a feature and test it on a small number of users, just to 10% of the users, you can use LaunchDarkly. If you want to be able to turn off the feature and roll back the code with one button, press a button and the code goes back, so this way your product is stable again. You can use LaunchDarkly. So this is a must-use product for any engineering team, any tech company, anyone building a tech product, because it'll allow you to release features without deploying them, and then you can instantly revert back with a click of a button and test out small segments of your users. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you continue. I hope this video was valuable, and I'm very happy that you watched to the end. If you're loyal, make sure to text me. See you soon.